Hello and welcome to The Big Fight. Now, just a couple of days back, the world finally got its 7 billionth inhabitant. In fact, by now, they're probably, some 7,800,000 or some figure, something like that. And of course, there's been a big debate about where exactly the 7 billionth individual was born. Was it baby Nargis here? Was it Danica in Philippines or somebody somewhere in Russia? But the bigger issue, is this something for all of us to be panicking about? 7 billion humans, or at the end of the day, is population just an asset? And a side question to that, how does India figure in all this? Is there going to be this big demographic dividend that's going to make us just the most successful country in the next 20, 30 years? Or are we going to be having a nightmare? To answer some and all of those questions, we have a great panel with us. I'm going to start off from there by Sadia Delvi, journalist and author. Thank you so much for being with us. Prahlad Kakkar, always wonderful to have you with us. Father Stanley from the Archdiocese of Delhi, great to have you with us as well. Dr. Sudipta Roy, former president of the Indian Medical Association, thank you so much for being with us. And Poonam Treja, executive director of the Population Foundation of India. Thank you all for being with us. I'm just going to start off by getting you to speculate how many humans there are right now. It's been 3 or 4 days, right? So 7 billion, 1 million or something like that. Is it cause for celebration or should we be in deep mourning?
I think we should be worried. I think we should be seriously worried.
Seriously worried? But having said that, everyone in all parts of the globe seem to be saying we had the 7 billion, from baby Nargis to Danica in the Philippines to Pyotr Nikolaev in Kaliningrad. There's a baby Nelly somewhere in Petersburg. Everyone's competing for the 7 billionth baby.
I don't know how the 7 billion baby is calculated, so it beats me. But I don't think there's cause to worry. I think I'm very pro-life, and I think that there have been philosophers, thinkers, scientists who over the years have gone on and said that, there's not going to be enough food production and the Earth's capacity to hold is going to be over. But I don't think so. As a devout believer in God, I think that life and death are clearly in God's plans. And
so as population grows, there's nothing to worry about. It's all power.
Well, God, provides for everybody. Even the birds go back in the morning and come back satiated. That's what Jesus said, and the Quran says that. So we believe that there is space for everybody. There's enough space for everybody's for everybody to coexist on the planet.
Enough space for everybody. Sometimes when you walk down Chandni Chowk, you will not quite say that.
There's not enough for everybody's greed, but there's enough for everybody's need.
Look at that auto rickshaw. Enough space for everybody, yes, perhaps. Okay, Sudipta, let me drag you in. Do you agree with what she said? Enough space for everybody, don't worry about it?
Actually, I don't think that what she said, actually, I don't support. We are very much concerned about the population explosion in the global, and especially in the countries like India and China. I had an opportunity to visit China on the invitation of the Chinese Medical Association in 2005. And I saw...
And I remember you saying there, if I can quote you, you said population is reaching gangrenous proportions and it needs immediate amputation.
Yes, it should be there.
You still hold those views?
Yes, it should be there. And
population is reaching gangrenous proportion, needs immediate amputation. Do you agree with that?
There,
I think it's
I
an
don't
awful
agree with
statement.
that at all. It's a terrible statement. First of all,
women's rights.
It's been proved.
What does women's rights have got to do with this?
I'm sorry. The right to reproduce is a natural right for women to procreate.
How is the right to reproduce a women's right?
It is essentially a women's right to fertility.
But let me also
Sadia,
say...
with the greatest of respect, women cannot reproduce. I don't want to go into the sordid details.
I know. But you have women are more compassionate.
To complete the process.
There is a reason a woman has the right to have children, but on the other hand, a woman has the right to not have children.
Yes.
Much of the fertility, 20% of fertility in India is unwanted fertility. These are families and women who want contraception, who want to reduce their fertility. So they have the right, and I think we have to provide the services, we have to provide the freedoms and opportunities. It is a women's rights issue in some sense.
Yes, of course it is.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.